Hey guys, it's Rachel with Nail House Rock. So I wanted to talk to you about layering your nail wraps over other nail wraps. It's pretty cool. This manicure is from about a week ago. I'm just redoing a nail just so I can make some little videos to show people how I do things. So it looks adorable with nails over other nails, and it's not just Halloween. We have some great clear nail wraps that look wonderful over our other nail wraps, and you can do this over lacquer as well. I don't like lacquer. I think it's smelly and gross, and I love the wrap so much that I just stick with the wraps. So I've picked the correct size for my nail, and there's not going to be any overlap, so I don't need to trim it. So I wipe it off with a nail prep wipe. You can always use just alcohol and a cotton ball, anything cottony and alcohol-y works. So I wipe it off. Normally I would check for cuticles, but I already have a wrap on, so I don't need to do that. So I just take my handy dandy tweezers and pick up the nail wrap. I find that the clear ones are hard for me to see, but they look so cute that it's worth it. So first thing you want to do is get this one heated. The clear ones don't seem to need as much heat as the other ones. The sparkly ones seem to need more heat, and somewhere there is a time table that tells you exactly how much heat. But really you just want them to get floppy. And the clear ones are pretty thin, so they get floppy right away. Again, you want to have your nail as flat as possible, so you either want to have it this way or this way. You want to get a good overhead view. And I'm going to put this on exactly the same way I put on any of my wraps. I'm going to go with my hands facing the same way from cuticle to tip in the middle. And then on the side, I'm going to go from cuticle to tip with my hands facing each other and give it a good tug. Now this really helps because of my extremely rounded nails both this way and this way. So again, on the other side, start from the cuticle and pull to the tip. So, really good adhesion all the way around. And if I was doing this on my left hand, I'd be using my handy dandy pusher, but it's extremely awkward for me to do that on my my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand. So I think it's just quicker and easier if I really get some good pressure with my other thumb. And then I'm going to heat the wrap up, which happens really quickly. I'm in love with this heater. And push it down. You can still give a good tug on the edges to make sure they're going around. Second heating. Second pushing. I find that these are really, really thin and they adhere really well. So I don't feel like I have to take as much care with the clear ones, and I'd really like to know what you guys think. And then this is extremely effective with the clear ones because they just vacuum seal right away. And you can see how that really just kind of sucked it onto my nail. So I'm going to do a good push, make sure I'm getting all of the edges. If you're going to get lift, it's going to be because you haven't pushed down all the edges correctly, or there's invisible cuticles there. My cuticles grow like crazy, which is why I do the check and then a second wipe with the alcohol. It's just kind of habit, because even though I take really good care to get them all when I'm doing the prep stage, there's always one or two hands or nails that have just a little bit left. Once that's good and on. All right, so we're good. And just like the other ones, I'm gonna let it dry. Normally I'd move on to another hand, but it's my last finger. You wanna, when you do, after it's cool and ready, you're gonna do it at a 90-degree angle. Too much this way, you're gonna have nail showing. Too much this way, and you're gonna have fraying. So I hope you enjoyed this layering video, and I'll see you on the flip side.